All right, everybody, it's Tony D with the state of the websites. How are you? Um, Lots going on. Jeez, we had such a crazy 2012, and thanks to you, it ended strong. We also have our sponsors back from 2012. That includes randomcomics.net. They sell comics online, all sorts of the major publishers, and including Neil Adams' company and a lot of other publishers that you may or may not be familiar with. So check them out at randomcomics.net. Also, our sponsor of the year for 2012 is back, comicbookprinting.com. If you need stuff printed, especially if you do comics or any comic related sketchbooks or things like that, definitely check out comicbookprinting.com. These guys are fast, they're quality. I've used them. I totally recommend them. Also, they have a second site where they sell a lot of the stuff they print on PDFs and in physical form. Check out comicfleamarket.com. And you could check out on that site, we sell, of course, Super Frat and the Dick Masterson crossover, and of course, Japanese Schoolgirls in Love. Look for that at comicbookfleamarket.com and check out comicbookprinting.com. Okay, so what's going on this year? Well, we're back with new issues of Gun Culture, Old Time Gamer, In a Relationship, Anti-War Comic, I Hate My Kids, amongst others, Miserable Comedians. We are ending this month Dealers. It's taken us a little over 2 years, 124 weeks or so, and the graphic novel will be finished. I think we have 2 pages to go. So that's very exciting. It's been a long time in coming. I've seen the art. It's beautiful. I'm going to post the next to the last page tonight, and man, I just cannot tell you how happy Christian and I are with the project. Nicholas Ramo, his work. We're also working on the colorized version of the Dealer's graphic novel, which we hope to take to print. So we'll be pushing forward with that in the next couple of weeks and months. We're also potentially gearing up for our next Kickstarter, where we don't want to let the cat out of the bag yet, but another one of our projects will definitely be on the block to be accumulated into a book. And speaking of the post-apocalyptic Nick Kickstarter, everything's finished but the comic books, and they are being printed right now. We hope to get them out in February. Looks like we're on schedule. Everything looks great. We've got the shirts and the pins and the cards. We just need the comics, and we're ready to go. So look for that. We are also doing another artist search. So if you have a friend or if you yourself are an artist, check out the Webcomic Factory, and check out some of our projects, and you can see some of our the art styles we like, and some of the formats we like, some of the topics we do. We have some other projects that Christian and I have been working on behind the scenes, and we definitely need artists for them. So if you're an artist, you can send a link to your portfolio. Please don't send me files to the fixes in at comcast.net, and I will check out your portfolio online. Hopefully you have a DeviantArt account. If you don't, get one. Get a website. If you don't have a website in this day and age, I mean, you barely exist. So definitely get out there and get yourself a website. They're cheap and they pay for themselves very quickly if you're an artist. You could sell artwork all day off of DeviantArt.com and other places like that. If you have a friend who does art, tell them to check out our site. And we are looking for, artists who will put together a strip for us once a week or a page once a week about. Our artists only have to work about once a week. Some of our artists, as you've seen on the site, don't even work that often. They're more like once a month or whenever they can. Because everyone who's involved with the Webcomic Factory, including myself, are freelancers. And so I'm a writing freelancer. I do other projects on the side to make other money, and all our artists do the same thing. So we promote their other projects as well. And you can go to the website today and check out links to La Choya Atomica, which is Roberto from the Anti-War comic, his comic. He just launched his site, so check that out. MC Carper works on rock and roll comics. He does In a Relationship. Miserable Comedians, Mike Williams, he's got a project he's working on. I believe it's a graphic novel. Oh boy, pretty much everybody on the site. Don Edwards is doing a superhero comic. You may have seen it on his Facebook. So we are sort of like the central nexus point for all this talent, and that's sort of been the dream of the site, to have this like big, expansive thing. We've also added quotes of the day on our blog. So we've taken quotes from comic book creators, comic strip creators, and all sorts of people, and we put them on the site. We also take quotes from the comics we do, and just tips that we have come up with over the years, things that we figured out in making webcomics. So 2013 has just been exciting out the gate. Our first day in 2013 was just gangbusters in terms of hits. Thank you so much for that. It was just crazy. That never happened before on a holiday, and I was just like blown away. Like, wow, we are back in action here. And so we've been getting great hits. So keep up the good work. We fixed all the problems on the site. You may have noticed some problems a few weeks ago. We got hacked, but we got unhacked thanks to the efforts of Nick, our webmaster, and Frump, the man who knows everything about webcomics. Visit him at frump.net. So that's it. That's the state of the websites. My name is Tony D, and I will see you next time.